Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a fun video for you guys, at least I think it's fun. I actually this month have picked up both the IPSY glam bag like I normally do, but I also subscribed to the Sephora Playbox and I wanted to do a little bit of a, first review of the products that came in each little box really quickly, and then I also wanted to do a pro and con of both and see how they compare. So let's just jump right into what I got in my IPSY bag this month. Okay, so if you do not have IPSY or you're not familiar with IPSY, they send you a really cute bag every month and then they fill it with at least 5 goodies. So this month the bag looks like this. It came folded over. So I'm assuming you could take this as like a clutch or something. I just think it's really cute. I like the color, I like the textured pattern, and I love the rose gold detail on the zipper. So when you go ahead and open it up this month, it has a little card in it that says "You are beautiful, pass it on." And then on the back it just says "Pretty is as pretty does," and then it asks you to share this card with someone who needs a reminder that they're beautiful. So I thought this was really cute. I really liked it. I thought it was adorable. It doesn't really tell you what this month's theme is. Usually there is a theme, but I'm just guessing it's spring because it's March, so I don't know. But anyway, so the first thing that I have in here is this Free Matic eyeshadow, and this is a really beautiful color. I haven't swatched it yet, but I have opened it. This is in the shade 67 Marissa Shimmer, and I was kind of disappointed because this is a huge box, and this is the product that comes in it. Like, are you serious? Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this. It's a really pretty rose gold. Ooh, that's actually beautiful. That is great pigmentation. Yeah, that's really pretty. So I like that a lot. Okay, the next product we have is this Cella, I think that's how you say it, Ivory Lace Highlighter Crayon. And this is supposed to be for your brows, so like a under brow highlight. And I don't know if you can see, that's the color right there. It looks a little, it's pretty peachy. I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know how it works actually on the skin. Like, I don't know if it looks good or if it looks crazy, but I like the formula. Feels really creamy. The next product I got is a really nice fluffy blending brush, and I can't even read who this is from. It says Bow something, but it's a tapered blending brush. Looks like this. It's very soft. I really like it. I haven't used this yet. Obviously it's squeaky clean, but I think this is going to be a new favorite. It's just, I love the way that it's tapered. It feels pretty dense, but also really fluffy at the same time, so I think it's gonna be really good. Next, I have this Air Repair Complexion Boosting Moisturizer with Hyaluronic Acid, and I actually used this for the first time today, and I really liked it. It smells like a spa, and because it has hyaluronic acid in it, it's supposed to be good for brightening and hydrating and anti-aging, so I am really excited to keep using this. As I said, I used it once already today. It was the first time that I've ever used it, and I really liked it. The last thing in this bag is this Tarte Tartist lip paint, and this is the shade Rosé. And I'm going to swatch it next to this. This is a super beautiful rosy matte, I don't know, maybe some like brown terracotta undertones in there. It's really beautiful. I love the Tartist lip paint formula, but this one feels a little bit more liquid. Usually they're a little more on the moussey side, but I did wear this and I think it's just a beautiful color. It dries, I feel like, a little bit more matte than the moussey formula, so I don't know if they just switched formulas or this one is just a little bit more liquidy by nature. I'm not really sure, but I really like this lip color. Okay, now moving on to the Sephora Play Box. It's not actually a box. You get, just like IPSY, you get a cute little bag, and this is the one that I got this time. This says Glow Your Own Way, so I think that's really cute. And in the bag, it actually comes with this booklet, and it comes with this little card right here that you could take off, and it gives you, I believe, 50 extra bonus points for your Sephora Insider, but unfortunately you can only use it in-store, which is kind of a bummer. But I really like the inside because it tells you exactly what you got and some details on everything, so that is really cool in my opinion. So let's just dive into what's in here. The first thing is the Altier cologne, and Altier, I'm not really sure, but this is one of my favorite scents. I'm so glad that I got this sent to me, and this is the Clementine, California, and I love this. It's very fresh and very citrusy. It just smells like summer to me, so I love this, and I am so happy that I have this in my bag. The next product that I have is from Urban Decay, and this is their eyeshadow primer potion. This is the original, and I haven't used this in years. I haven't opened it yet, so let's just open it and see what it looks like. It's really cute little packaging. It's just adorable. I love this packaging. It's just so pretty, but I will definitely use this and let you know. I remember liking it a few years ago, but it's just I didn't really ever use eyeshadow primer or even like concealer as an eyeshadow primer, so I'm definitely going to be trying this out and seeing how I like it now that I do prime my lids when I wear eyeshadow. The next thing that I got is the Benefit Watts Up, and I have, I think, 3 of these, but they're pretty old, so I threw them away, and I'm going to replace it with this guy, and this is just a illuminator, and comes in a cute little packaging like this, and let's swatch it. I actually have this in my highlighter collection video, and if you haven't seen that, I will link that down below for you. So that's it right there. Hopefully you can see that. It's a really pretty champagne gold color, a little bit of a peachy undertone. It's really beautiful, and I love the formula of this. It's so creamy and easy to blend out, so definitely happy that they gave me a brand new one. The next thing in here is the Josie Maran Surreal Skin Argan Finishing Balm. This is actually really confusing to me. So on the little card that they gave, it said that this is a primer, which I'm excited about, and I actually did use this as a primer today, and I feel like my skin looks really good. I feel like my foundation is settling into my forehead a little bit more than usual, but I feel like my skin looks really nice. It looks really glowy and healthy, so I like this as a primer. But then it also says that you can use this to top your makeup, and that's the part I don't get. So I don't know if like I'm supposed to do all my makeup and then put this over my makeup. I'm not really sure, but I'm a little scared to try it out. So maybe I'll try this after classes one day when I don't have anywhere else to go and see what it does. I don't know. I might do a little blog post review on this too, because it just really confuses me, honestly. So we'll see how that goes. But I like it as a primer so far, so that's good. The next thing I have in here is the Verb Ghost Oil. It's argan and moringa? I don't know. So some other kind of oil. It says it's supposed to shine and smooth. I do have quite a few other hair oils. These sorts of subscription boxes really like to send hair oils, so I have quite a few of them. But this one, let's see. I haven't tried it yet. Let's see what it smells like. It smells kind of like, it smells really nice, like sort of like cucumbers, but then it also kind of smells like hand sanitizer. So I don't know. The smell, it's not really intense, so I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, but I'm excited to try it out. Okie dokie. Finally, the last thing in this bag is the Glam Glow Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer, and this is what I was most excited for in this bag. It did tell me in the little, like Sephora does little one preview of one item that you're getting in your bag, and this is the one that it talked about, and this is just a really beautiful illuminating moisturizer. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this on camera, but my skin just looks so glowy and hydrated and beautiful. I think this is going to be really great on those days where I don't want to wear makeup, especially in the summer when I just want my skin to look fresh and glowing. I'm definitely going to be turning to this guy for sure. Okay, so now that we've run through what came in my bags this month, let's talk about the pros and cons of each, because I know that there are so many subscription boxes out there and it's really hard to choose one. So I'm hoping that this video will be helpful for you if you're looking to get into a subscription box but you're not sure which one to go with. So let's just go through the pros and cons of each. So IPSY I've had for probably I think it's almost a year now, and I really like it. I've had it consistently for a year. There's definitely a lot of pros, but there are definitely some cons, and this was my first Sephora Play box. And I definitely am already seeing some pros and cons for it, so let's just run through what those are. So the first thing that I love is coming from IPSY. I love that they give sneak peeks about a week or 5 days or so before you get your bag in the mail. They actually tell you exactly what you're getting, and I love to do that. I love seeing what I'm gonna get, and then that makes it more exciting for me because I'm like, oh, I can't wait for, you know, this product to get here. I can't wait for this to get here. I can't wait to try this. I can't wait to try that. So I really like that it gives you sneak peeks. The Playbox, on the other hand, it does not do that. It only gives you a preview of one product, and that only comes like 2 days before you're supposed to get your box in the mail. At least that's what it did for me. So not super impressed with that. I wish that they would give me a little bit more of a first look as to what I'm getting in the box. And then another thing that I don't like that kind of goes along with that is that the IPSY bag comes within, I think, about the 2nd or 3rd week of the month, and the Sephora bag doesn't come till the 3rd or 4th. So that's confusing to me, because what happens if I don't like my Sephora bag and I want to cancel it? That doesn't give you a lot of time to decide whether or not you want to cancel. With IPSY, if I wanted to cancel it, I'd have at least 2 weeks more of the month to figure out if I wanted to keep it or get rid of it. So that's another thing that I'm not a huge fan of with Sephora that I do appreciate about IPSY. Another thing that I really like about IPSY compared to Sephora is that IPSY is $10 flat. They only charge you $10 for the subscription, where Sephora advertises that they only charge you $10, but they also charge you tax. So that kind of sucks. Like, if you're gonna say $10 plus tax, that's fine, but don't say that it's $10 and then, oh surprise, there's also tax. So that kind of stinks. I don't really like that. I don't think that's very cool. I think that's a little sneaky, actually. Something that I do really like about Sephora is that when I use my Ebates, I get money back. So I get money back from my Sephora account, but unfortunately IPSY isn't set up with Ebates, so I don't get any money back, which is a little bit unfortunate. So I really appreciate that if I'm going and doing my subscription box, that Ebates will still give me money back for that. I really, really like that. Even though it's only a couple dollars, I really like that. You know, a little bit goes a long way. So one thing that I really do like about the Sephora bag, and I was really appreciative of, was that little packet that it gave me, that gave me the description of every one of my products that they came with. I love that it did that. I think that it's so smart to be giving a description of everything that you have in the bag. Like, why wouldn't you? IPSY does this, but they do it online, so you can go in and individually click on each item and remind yourself of what you're getting and the descriptions of it and stuff. But I love that Sephora gives it in the bag. I just think that it's so much simpler. I really like that. I like, but I don't like that IPSY is mostly indie brands, so meaning that you're not going to find them at Sephora. You may find them at Ulta, but they're just kind of brands that you haven't really heard of before, which I like because I like trying out new products, but I don't like because there's less of a chance that I'm actually going to go ahead and repurchase it if I can't find it in Sephora or Ulta. So that's kind of a bummer. And the same thing just goes as a reverse for Sephora. I really like that they're sending me, you know, high-end items, brands that I've heard of. I really appreciate that they do that, but at the same time, I can find a lot of those products on my own in Sephora, and a lot of these products I have heard of and I have actually used before, so that's kind of unfortunate. It's sort of a double-edged sword. You know, you're getting really great products, whether they're from indie or whether they're from Sephora, they're from high-end brands, but that's also kind of a downside. So I don't know. That's just, I wish that both bags would just mix it up a little bit and do a combination of brands that maybe people haven't heard of, plus brands that people know really well. So I wish that that would be the case. So I know this is probably a long-winded video, but I wanted to make sure that I showed you each product that came in both the IPSY and the Sephora bags, as well as some pros and cons of Sephora and IPSY. So I'm thinking that if you like more indie brands, you want to try new stuff out all the time, definitely go with IPSY. But if you're looking for something that's really going to help you start looking towards high-end brands and high-end makeup and stuff that you can find at Sephora, definitely go with the Sephora box. I feel like if you're looking for stuff that is highly recognizable and you know, fan favorites, then Sephora is going to give that to you. But if you're looking for things that are more unique, maybe not everyone's heard of, you want to support some local indie brands, I think that's awesome. Definitely go with IPSY. I love them both. I don't know. I really want to go back to only having one subscription box a month, but I just don't know which one I'm going to choose yet. It's so hard. I don't know. I like them both, and I like them both for such different reasons. So, I don't know. Make sure that you are keeping up with my blog, because I will post which one I ended up getting next month, so in April. And I will share with you what I got, the reviews, you know, all that good stuff in whatever bag I choose. So this is going to be a tough decision. So if you have an opinion on which one I should choose, definitely leave that down below for me. I would love some insight. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you are looking to get the IPSY bag, I have the link down below as well. And I have the link for the Sephora box also down below. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.